each other.
Side each other, but what?
So this is a chance for Tice to make history in this league from pole position here. The 5 red lights coming on in front of the drivers. Tice on pole, Ian alongside, down in third place. What can he do? Lights down, away we go. Tice gets a decent start, the best of anyone I'd say. As he heads towards the first corner, Ian will slot into second place, but Dylan and Dan are side by side going to the first corner. Not quite, Dan manages to clear over through turn 1, and Ian makes a move down the inside, into the first corner, goes straight on. He has to brake or he will get a penalty for that. He only gets a warning, I'm sure. That might be an illegal overtake as he heads into the first corner. Tice, he gets to place back into Dan, gets second place. Ian slowed down way too much there. On board with Dan, this could be his best chance to take the lead here at the start of the race.
Yeah, and then I went past as well.
Dan here, right behind Tice. So it's a battle for the race lead for now between Dan and Tice. Can Dan stay behind him? Looks pretty close to him, to be fair, and Dylan almost crashing once again as he did at the first left in qualifying in the same place as he goes down the back straight into Ascari. This could be a move here for Dan on the inside of Ascari. He has a good run here, wasn't even using any ERS. Down the inside he goes into Ascari. That was a nice move for the race lead, but no, Tice goes back down the inside. A fantastic recovery overtake from Tice.
Why you did not leave space whatsoever for me.
And there goes Dylan around at the exit Parabolica. Ian now on the outside. Ian, oh, this is an intense battle for lead in the early stages here. 27 laps this race. Can everyone stay up with the back of Tice's Ferrari, who's been very rapid at this track in the past? He's got 4 wins potentially here. Tice crosses the line to win as Dan once again coming up on the straight. Tice 3 wide for the race lead. On the outside goes Ian, on the inside goes Dan. What will it be as they head into the Rettifilio now? Down the inside goes Dan for the lead of the race. Ian has the inside line but doesn't have the better line as Tice retakes second, and now a big gap to the cars in front as Ian is outside of a second of the cars in front. Tice using some of his ERS, he goes to the outside of the track, squeezing on the outside. And Tice gets the move to sticker. Will Dan make the move on the inside? Dan's still right on the back as he gets a purple first sector. Dan though, really close to the back of Tice still on this opening few laps of the race. It's pretty even for ERS in the top 2 then, so as long as Dan can stay with the back of Tice, we could see a race today for the race win. Dan has very much improved at this track. I'm not sure if he can challenge for the race win, but as of right now,
I crashed as well multiple times.
If Dan stays out of the wall here today, he has a good chance to win, I'd say. The strategy today looks like it's going to be a one-stop, medium to hard, unless there's a safety car for whatever reason. But it's going to be lap 10 to 12-ish when the pit window will open. I'd say lap 12 is probably the earliest you can pit with the tyres at this track. Through Parabolica now, Tice keeping a pretty big gap here to the back, to Dan behind him. He's not been great through Parabolica here on this lap, but yeah, fastest lap for Tice, 8/10 faster than Dan's best lap. Tice using a little bit of ERS that lap to get away from Dan. Has a little bit less ERS now than Dan does, with 51%, but I think it's the first chicane, the Rettifilio. Dan getting on the exit curve, that's not going to help his exit whatsoever, but Tice has some really good exit speed here. Dan needs to start maximising his lines. One thing that Dan has struggled to do in this series is skiing on the inside of long corners.
Okay, sure Tice, you can crash.
Because the last 2 laps you've been hindered at the first sector by battling cars. Like, you're on the outside of the Curva Grande on lap 2. Like, almost on the grass. Ian now coming back into the fight. Ian has the pace today to maybe get second place from Dan, who has absolutely lost touch with the race leader, who just has so much pace in that Ferrari. Look, on course to win.
Tice, just slow down. Yeah, just slow down. Tice, why don't you just spin and then come back through the field? That's
actually a good point. Anyway, Tice leading. I hope he doesn't spin at the Parabolica where it's really easy to do on traction on the 5th gear. That would be unfortunate.
You spin on purpose, then you've got to re-overtake me and Ian, and there's some fun in the race. Now Ian has the RS. Oh,
and another spin there for Dylan at the Parabolica. I think he hit the wall as well. He's got some damage on the left side of his wing.
Bro's going at plane speed.
I didn't see what happened there.
I did. Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't though.
Now the battle for lead now continues.
I swear you didn't do that on purpose. You cannot spin. You cannot spin.
Oh, and Dan almost spun there, and that's going to give Ian a chance maybe to get an exit and get a move.
No, which is what you are gonna do. Okay.
Ian is all over the back of Dan now for second place. And once again, the back of Dan's Red Bull really not settling down at all. He's really oversteering everywhere.
It's never the driver, it's always the cars.
Ian on the inside, he's going to try and make a move. Dan goes round the outside though and recovers that place. Ian getting on the power on the curbs there, that's quite scary as he gets through the first couple quarters. And Dan gets a really good exit out of Ascari. And that gives him a run now at Tice. He's weaving in the straight, trying to break the toe here in this otherwise boring race. Once again, we see a crash at the first Lesmo here for Dylan. He does manage to avoid the wall this time. I think he has no damage visibly on that Aston Martin. But as he heads down the straight, look at Dan right behind Tice. We're on board with him now, heading into the first corner. And once again, Dylan spins out. This time with the second Lesmo. ERS figures are very different between the top two cars. Ian tried to stick his nose in there, and that's not going to work as Dan tries to stick on the outside. He does. Gets back around the outside of Tice. Tice coming back down the inside. Tice Smith sends. Oh, he's thought about a move on the inside there, but I've been very aggressive. Even though he has the ERS to do that, I don't know if it's a good idea this early in the race.
Tice is not doing his best today. Tice is just trying.
No, he's not. He would pull away by now if he was trying his best.
Oh, I am trying my best now.
So Tice playing with his competitors.
With Brett or Fabian?
Fabian. At the moment, yeah, Fabian's good at battling at this track. He did in season 3 or 2 even. Did Tice battle anyone in season 3? I don't think he did.
I know.
Tice under immense pressure going into the Retafilian chicane. Corey up next, where he's going to be very vulnerable to the attack from Tice, who has so much more pace to give in the Ferrari. But this has actually slowed him up, and Ian now has a chance on the inside. Will we see Street Wide for the race lead once again? Yes, we do. Almost a crash in the straight. As they head down the straight now, Ian got a purple final sector.
This doesn't feel like a league race.
Into turn 1, Ian has the inside line on Dan now, but Dan will rip around the outside. And one problem that Ian has is whenever he gets into a battle of the first chicane, he actually loses time on the exit, but this time he doesn't. He's still right on the back.
Drive slower, guys. Drive slower, guys. How did you get purple sector 1 this time?
Yeah, Dan gained time on you in the first sector.
The DRS, I think. So we're just having fun out here, fighting.
Dylan
just being out there trying to, already being lapped, almost.
Dylan might actually contribute to this battle for the race lead by being in the way. He's had a very unfortunate race here today.
That actually scared me kind of, because I thought you were going to break very early or some shit.
And weaving to break the turret tires, but look at this run from Ian now, down the back straight. He got purple here last lap round on lap 5 as he comes around the outside. Ian has a big run on the outside line at Parabolica. He gets to move to stick on Dan here. Good exit as well. He's still right behind Tice as he comes out the Parabolica now. He has a good straight line speed in that Mercedes. That car is really fast straight line speed. He was going 215 in qualifying down the straight. He's not even using ERS. He hasn't even got that much ERS, but he's just got so much speed as Dan now has the overspeed. Dan with a move here, goes to the inside with a very late move, misses the first corner, has to cut the chicane, slows down. Ian slows down too. And Tice takes the lead of the race once again.
I wanted to not get a penalty. Now Tice is 2 seconds ahead. I braked way too late. I should have gone to the inside again.
Tice saving fuel here as he goes into the Retafilian, the Della Rosa chicane.
Yeah, safety car.
Tice, you know what you should do? You should just try and race in only 7th gear. Like, go up to maximum 7th gear in the straight. See what happens. You can't go into 8th gear.
Right now.
Oh, he's in 8th. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's in 7th gear. He's on 193. Look at the closing speed. It's 15 miles per hour going into the chicane there.
Patience. I'd rather have the DRS on the straight. Oh, yeah, it's going to be the exact last lap.
Look at the speed difference as Dan comes down the straight. In 8th gear, can't even catch up enough.
Nah,
Ian on the inside. And Ian gets spun round by Dan.
Ian, there was genoeg ruimte. There was enough. Safety car, yeah, safety car.
Safety.
Car.
The virtual safety car has been deployed.
No, Alistair, did you see that?
I don't.
I mean, Ian, there was more than enough space. No, there was more than enough space.
I can't do that on mine because the fucking controller.
Well, I clipped it already. There was more than enough space on the inside. Alistair?
Oh, and Dylan's in the wall, and that could be a safety car. And it is a safety car.
Okay, so now there's an actual safety car. Rip Dylan.
Box for soft tires, Thijs.
Do it too, stop.
Yeah, trust me.
No, Thijs, try Ferrari strategies and still win.
Yeah, pit for intermediates.
Pit for forwards.
Thijs, you should pit for soft tires.
Should I pit now, guys?
No shit, you should pit now. Why wouldn't you not pit now?
No, but Alistair, did you see that incident between me and Ian?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I saw it from your perspective though, Dan, so I didn't really see it. I just saw Ian was on your inside and you turned in on him, so.
There was more than enough space. I'll take the exact same line as I did. I was all the way up here.
You were a little bit closer to the inside than that.
There was enough space.
Also, I'm going to end this clip just to make sure I have